and welcome to Your Coaching Journey, a podcast for doctors about coaching. Whether you're a coaching doctor, a doctor who is learning to coach, or a doctor who would like to build coaching into your professional life, then this is the podcast for you.
Hello, I'm Tom Dillon, and with me today is my co-host and business partner, Helen Leathers. Good morning, Helen. How are you?
Good morning. I'm very well. How are you?
I'm very well. I was just smiling again because it does all feel like we could just record that bit. We don't have to do that bit.
Oh, but then we wouldn't have the fun of you stumbling over my name in things.
Hello.
People have no idea how many times you have to record that bit before you get it right. But today, you got it right first time.
I got it right first time. Yeah. There we go.
You
what are we talking about?
Of just calling me Helen.
I did, yeah, because I struggle. But a lot of people do struggle with your name. A lot of people call you Heather.
I know.
They conflate the two
Don't tell
words.
people that. They'll start doing
They
it.
will, yeah. I've done it once. I thought I might get away with it, but it was at a conference in front of a room full of people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You didn't get away with
I didn't get away with that at all.
Anyway.
Good. So what are we talking about today, Helen?
Today, we are going to talk about our Advanced Transformational Coaching Diploma for doctors.
Excellent.
Which we haven't spoken about.
It's a well-kept secret.
It's very well kept secret.
Well, and for good reason, because the only people that are allowed to do it are our coaching doctors that have been through our Transformational Coaching Diploma.
Absolutely.
No one else is allowed. It's very exclusive.
It is an exclusive club.
Yeah.
So we have been running this for almost a year.
Yeah. Well, since the beginning of this year, certainly.
Yes.
That's when we started.
Since January 25.
Anyway, yeah. We're now in October 2025 for anyone who's listening later on.
And we've started 4 cohorts of the Advanced Diploma.
We finished 2.
And we've finished 2.
And it's all gone very well.
It has.
People have enjoyed it.
Yeah. And I thought it'd be useful.
It's that tricky second album, isn't it?
It is, yes. So I thought it might be useful, partly for our current students thinking of joining us, to talk a little bit about why we created it, what's it about, where does it take you, and that kind of thing.
Yeah, because I think people coming to coaching on our initial course have more than enough to be getting on with, to be thinking about. But once they leave, our course is a little bit like a big jam donut, isn't it?
Is it?
In that.
I'm sorry, we didn't rehearse this.
Its arrival gives them pleasure, and its departure merely makes them hungry for more.
Okay.
They want
and
more.
with sugar all over their faces. Yeah.
Sorry, it was a Monty Python reference.
Oh, I didn't get that. No.
It was Oscar Wilde. It was one of his quips to Prince Edward.
Okay.
Sorry, move on.
Yeah.
It's a very obscure reference.
Yes. So, where were you going with that? Oh, the course leaves people wanting more.
Yes.
Yes. So we do find that people
They go, what do I do now?
What do I do now? And many people go out and get on with coaching. Many people integrate it into what they're doing, but we know our doctors have a love of learning, as do we. And so we've, and there was things that we weren't able to put into that diploma because we'd already put quite a lot in.
Yeah.
And we wanted to still share some wisdom, some knowledge, some ideas.
Mm-hmm.
So we decided to do an extension to the diploma program to make it an advanced.
Yeah, I think that's a good point to make, that it builds on what you've already done. So the advanced nature of it means that you have an advanced qualification by joining the two together.
Yes.
So one feeds into the other.
One feeds into the other. And it is, of course, accredited by the Association for Coaching. And there's an extra bit on it, isn't there? Because not only is it an extension, it's an advanced diploma, we take people through to personal accreditation with the Association for Coaching.
Yes.
As a result of being part of this program.
Yes.
Obviously, there's some criteria for them to hit, some assessments to be done. But it's so nice to be able to take people on the rest of that journey to the point at which they've got personal accreditation.
So once they've finished the Doctor's Transformational Coaching Diploma, they will be a qualified coach. They will be able to get professional indemnity insurance. They will be able to go out there as a qualified coach, be on other people's registers as a qualified coach. The Advanced Diploma, if they apply for individual accreditation, will mean they are an accredited coach with the Association for Coaching.
Yes, and with an advanced qualification.
With an advanced qualification.
Absolutely. So that's why it's only available to our graduates.
Yes. Okay. So let's talk about what's included in the programme.
Yes.
So what we've tried to do, because our initial programme is full of different approaches, so we lots of different psychological approaches to coaching. This was trying not to give too much more in terms of theory, and encourage the coaches to think about how they show up as a coach. So we have our first module is around personality in coaching. So that's as much to get them to think about their own personality and how they show up as a coach with their personality, as it is about the coachees and how they show up, what their personality is like, and how you work with different personalities. So the first module is around personality, but I say trying to get the coaches to think about how they show up. And then we move on to motivation. So again, not a different approach to coaching, but thinking about what's coming into the coaching room and how you work with someone around their motivation. So we look at different theories of motivation and change.
We then move on to identity in the coaching room. And again, very much about the identity of you as a coach, as well as how we might work with someone in terms of their identity, who they are, the person they want to become. So what aspects make up the idea of identity, and how can that feed in to the topic that they bring into the coaching room?
Yeah.
We also follow that with our fourth module on trauma awareness in coaching, which is something that we see a lot of standalone courses around, becoming more trauma aware. So we thought that was an important element to include.
Yeah, and I think a lot of doctors going through our initial programme have that slight concern of how they might deal with something that's bordering on therapy territory, and maybe people raising issues in the coaching room that the coachee is unsure about how to deal with. So this module is about recognising that trauma might exist for someone and thinking about what, as a coach, you're then going to do about that.
Yeah.
Following on from that, we have a look at emotions in the coaching room, and that's going to be part and parcel of everyone's coaching experience. Emotions are going to show up whether you want them to or not. And I think most doctors are fairly comfortable with demonstrations of emotion. I have had people in the past, not doctors, but other people that go, yeah, I'm not going anywhere near emotions. I'm there to help them in their workplace. I'm not there to deal with their emotions. So, but I think most doctors are comfortable when emotions appear in their coaching. So, but useful to give some thought to ways that we might work with people and actually use emotions to their advantage. Yeah, emotions are there for a reason, so let's work with them.
Yeah, absolutely. Yep. And our final module is group coaching, and how we can facilitate group coaching, what it is, exercises that you can use, and so on. So there's quite a lot, but to it in terms of its broad nature. And then there's more, because we've got those 6 workshops, which are, as our initial training is, run alongside an online learning platform.
So 6 online modules, 6 workshops to follow the online modules.
Yeah. And interspersed within the workshops and beyond, we have 4 supervision sessions, which are standalone supervision sessions with 2 with Tom, 2 with me, with the goal that takes you towards your the elements that you need to send in to be assessed for and pass your...
I would say the goal for the supervision is for the coaches to reflect on their coaching.
Yes, sorry, the goal for the whole thing. There,
what I'm finding is, we always do a bit of supervision on the initial diploma as part of our workshops, but these are dedicated supervision sessions where people know that's what they're coming for, and they can bring whatever is going on for them in the coaching room to those sessions, have a group discussion about it. And for those that perhaps aren't discussing their topic that week, they get to hear what other people are concerned about, get to be part of that conversation and learn from other people's views on it. So I think that's been a great addition to the advanced course, to have those supervision sessions interspersed within the workshops.
Yeah. And then, as I was saying, the goal of the whole overall structure of the course is that it takes you through to submission of the criteria that you need to be assessed and individual accreditation application. So we've got a fast track accreditation process with the Association for Coaching. So certain elements of the assessment criteria are sent to us to be signed off, and then it's a quicker, and I have to say, it's a slightly reduced price. So you get a discount on your application process because we've done a lot of the work for you when you're applying for accreditation with the Association for Coaching.
And I would say that even if you're not interested in gaining an individual accreditation, the course is tremendously valuable for your development as a coach. Absolutely. So once you finish the initial coaching diploma, you may think, well, okay, I've learned what I've learned, but I'm not sure where I'm going with this. I'm not sure who I am as a coach. And I think this will allow you to give that additional thought and to explore it with the other coaches in the room.
Yeah, absolutely. And if you just want to go to qualification at the advanced level, you can, or you can continue on to accreditation.
Lovely.
So it's a lovely course, brings people together from who have been through the program, but who've perhaps not worked together before. So meeting more new coaches who've been through a similar journey.
Yeah, and it's slightly slower paced than the initial. The first program, it's 6 months, it's 11 workshops, 11 online modules. It's quite fast paced, whereas with this, it's 6 sessions over 6 months. So there's just a little bit more time to digest everything and to assimilate it into your coaching.
Yeah, and then we tend to have a supervision session just after our final workshop and the final supervision 3 months later. So it's actually extended over around 9 months in total, which is just lovely. Gives lots of time for bedding in of skills and thoughts and really getting up to speed, feeling confident and competent.
Yeah, I would say that our experience of running 4 cohorts now, or starting 4 cohorts at least, is that we have a mixture of people that maybe have just finished the initial diploma and just want to carry on with their learning straight away.
Yeah. Then
other people, so the latest cohort that we started on Saturday, there's someone there that did their training back in 2021. So they're coming to it. They want to reinvigorate their coaching. So they've come to that to give it another kickstart.
Yeah. So if you're listening and you've finished your training with us a while ago, get in touch, have a look at it. If you're listening and you've about to finish your training with us, or you're looking at a program and you're thinking that you'd like to do both back to back, absolutely, both of those things are possible. And if you haven't yet qualified from your initial diploma, if you haven't got those final few hours of coaching in, you don't need to have those in. You don't need to have the qualification confirmed in place before starting the advanced diploma, because it is an extension. It's built on top. So that's something to consider.
Yeah, wonderful.
So I think that's quite a nice little summary for people who are wondering. Maybe you've seen our emails and you're thinking, I'm not sure what that's all about. Maybe, it was a while since I've done my qualification. No, hopefully you know what it's all about, and keep an eye. We'll be sending out emails regularly about our next cohorts. Yeah,
we do run them regularly. So just take a look at the website, see when the next one is, and get yourself signed up.
Absolutely. Currently, our next one is in January 2026, but keep an eye on the website.
Wonderful. Thank you, Helen. Enjoyed that.
Next time on the podcast, you're going to be interviewing Dr. Paul Molyneux,
I am.
who's a friend of the podcast. He loves
Yes.
it.
Yes.
He does think you're mean to me sometimes. I often get emails from him saying, are you okay?
He doesn't say that to me.
But he's going to be happy.
When we have our private conversations, he's very supportive of the way that I am.
Good, good. So Paul's a neurologist, I believe.
He is a neurologist.
And you'll be having a chat with him
Yeah.
about how he's using coaching.
Yeah, and he's using it in quite a big way and doing some training around it for doctors as well. So, yeah, that'll be an interesting conversation.
Fantastic. Look forward to it.
Thank you, Helen. I enjoyed that. We will see you next time. Bye for now.
Bye for now.
This has been a Monkey Pants Productions podcast.